Hello there everyone, welcome to this video. I haven't done one of these in ages. Let's talk history. So I'm talking about a interesting Egyptian goddess that I discovered recently that I didn't even know existed. So meet the goddess Bastet or Sekhmet. Now she's a dual goddess because according to regional dialects, she has a different name. So there's probably 3 or 4 others, but I'm going to call her Bastet because that's easier. It's easy to say. So she's an aggressive aspect of Hathor, Mat. She is daughter to Ra and Isis, consort of Ptah, and she had a son, Mehes, protector of the king, goddess of fertility and childbirth. She's known as Lady of Heaven, mistress of the 2 lands, Great One, Lady of bread offerings, which is very interesting, to say the least. Her powers are attributed to feelings of fear, horror, awe, and hope. So she's a benevolent god from what I've read. And there's a very cool link in the description down below, which is a archive link to a book about Ptah and Sekhmet. So if you want to read that yourself and get a more in-depth, proper reading about it, it's there down below if you want to read about it. So of course, why am I talking about this? Because one, I freaking love cats, and now that I know that there's a cat goddess, I find that freaking interesting. Now, why am I talking about Egyptian gods and goddesses, or will be? Mainly because I'm kind of a freak for the supernatural, occult, mystic stuff. I find it interesting. Philosophy and religion is interesting, and not only that. Of course, the 3 most influencing books and why I'm interested by this stuff is, of course, the first one, the Bible, and this one, the Book of the Samurai Haggakure, and Born in Blood, about the Masons and Knights Templar. This book I cannot recommend. It's a pretty fair shake and an interesting look about the history of the Knights Templar and the Freemasons. And of course, I got all these dumb little trinkets that this one I actually wear on my jacket because Knights Templar are awesome. And I don't really believe the bullshit that they worshipped Baphomet and were gay. That seems to be a thing in the Middle East, like not in the Middle East, but the Middle Ages. That was like the main first go-to slur. So it's kind of funny how things haven't changed over eons of century, of eons of history, right? And of course there's this guy, which I don't even know, is a cool little thing I found at a shop at a peddler's market. Hopefully it's not cursed or some bullshit, but anyways, I thought it looked cool. And of course I do on one of these dudes, square and compass. So it's a field of just research and study. And of course this guy I made myself as a little trinket thing there with a cross of Jerusalem and this cross, and this when I bought it eons ago, supposedly it's like wood from Jerusalem, so it's pretty interesting. So yeah, this kind of stuff fascinates me. Flagellates me. No, fascinates me. I find interesting. So, and I just wanted to share this. It's not gonna be an in-depth, like 20-minute documentary video. By all means, people probably cover this better, but anyways, just wanted to bring it to someone's, your guys' attention. So yeah, there's a cat goddess of ancient Egypt, Bastet, and one, I freaking love cats. They're grave creatures, and I believe she's a goddess because if you look, cats tamed themselves usually throughout the world, whether it's Spain, China, or Egypt, and they consider her a protector because, of course, cats eat rodents. Of course, rodents bring plague, so she's also this goddess of stopping plagues. So it's just interesting how that plays into it, and plus, I think. From what I read in that book, the history goes, the people, they couldn't catch the cats to sacrifice them. So they just kind of let the cats be. And of course, like cats, even if someone doesn't like cats and they're around cats long enough, they'll begin to like them, because how could you not freaking like cats? If you don't like cats, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you. Like, it's okay if you have like allergies or whatever, but me, I'm total cat and dog person, but I, have 2 pet cats. So that's what kind of inspired this. I'm a big softie. So, yeah, anyways, Bastet, Sekhmet, interesting goddess to say the least. And don't you fucking furries even think about it, okay? No, don't even go there. So anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this talking history. It's not a 20-minute in-depth, but again, there is a book that talks about Bastet and Sekhmet if you want to read more into it. And again, it's an archive. There's a website that is called Archive, and it's basically an online virtual library. And I am not paid to shield this, archive.org, but I absolutely love this website. If you want to read some interesting books and stuff, they do have books that are digitized. So it's fascinating. I also read stuff about like the Age of Aquarius and this weird offshoot idea of like Christianity and Christian theology. I might talk about that at some point, but fascinating stuff, and hopefully you enjoyed. See you next time. Thanks for watching.